Hello YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharida. Welcome, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you all so much for the love and the continued support of my channel. You guys, thank you for 14K. I literally was just on here thanking you all for 13K, 14K. I don't deserve y'all. I really feel like I don't deserve this YouTube family at times because you all are just too amazing. Wow. Okay. I love you all. I love you all and I love the support and I'm speechless. Y'all leave me speechless, okay? So why are we here today? You guys, if you are in the market for a feminine fragrance that is going to make you feel like your most beautiful, your most it factor, your most that girl self, I have got the list for you. These 10 fragrances are all superb, okay? So if you're looking to feel your most superb feminine self, just keep watching. Okay, class, settle down. Class is in session. I have the fragrance of, I don't want to say fragrance of the year. It is just January and I don't want to, I'm sorry if you haven't noticed, I'm the hype woman for my fragrances. Like, you can't tell me nothing when I have found a fragrance that I love, and I just need you all to stop what you're doing, okay? And I need all eyes on Guidance by Amouage. Okay. Pull it together, Sharida. First of all, my favorite nose. Quentin Beach is my favorite nose, period. Okay, for right now, period. The man can do no wrong to me. And I know that's not the case for everybody, but we're talking about Delina. We're talking about FLEUR NARCOTIQUE. We're talking about beautiful feminine fragrances. And now this is his first time working with the House of Amouage. And honey, what took y'all so long to get this man on board? Guidance is phenomenal. This is not a house that I ever recommend blind buy from, but something spoke to me. Listen, I saw the bottle number one. Oh my God. If this is not me, like if I were a bottle, this is what I look like. This beautiful, like dusky rose, and it is beautiful, okay? The notes behind it. Like everything was just telling me, girl, go ahead and buy the fragrance. First day it got on sale, I ordered it. Ordered from Amouage directly, 2-day shipping. It was at my house. I ordered it on the 12th, I think. It was there on the 14th. So what does this smell like? You guys, first of all, what this man has done is taken literally 3 of my favorite fragrances and he has put it in one bottle. And when I tell you, it is blended to perfection. Guidance has notes of a juicy, when I say juicy pear, okay, beautiful osmanthus, okay, a little bit of jasmine sambac, okay, not just any jasmine sambac. It has a hazelnut in the opening, and it's not going to scream like hazelnut nutty. It's not in your face like that. It's very subtle, but it's there giving it so much interest, okay? So they had to nerf to those sexy saffron in here. So you know how I feel about saffron. It just makes anything smell super, super sexy. It adds the sensual factor, and that is what this is. In the base, you have vanilla, akigala wood, ambergris, sandalwood, okay? And they have this beautiful, beautiful rose note in here that is done only like Quentin Beach can do it. This thing is stunning. This fragrance is stunning. So let me tell you what it smells like. Now, I'm not really the person that'll get on here and tell you, well, this perfume smells like that perfume and it reminds me of this perfume, just because fragrance is already subjective. So when you start comparing fragrances, that gets really super subjective, because I've had people send me, notes in the comment that stuff something like vanilla 28 smells like oh my god, Arabian's tonka. What? Like, listen, and I'm sure it does to that person. But when I tell you those are on opposite ends of the spectrum in every way, so I'm not one to compare perfume to perfume typically. But let me tell you what this smells like. This man has combined Delina La Rose, okay? You got the pear, that juicy pear, and you've got that Quentin Rose, okay? Rose pear is there. The man has an abundance of olibanum in the top, okay? So you're getting incense, and not just any incense. This smells like baby cat is mixed all up and through here. Between that olibanum and the vanilla. So, okay, where we at? Delina La Rose, baby cat. Child, then this dry down with this alkygala wood and the vanilla. Possibilities. This smells like Delina La Rose, possibilities, and baby cat rolled into one. Beautiful, sexy, feminine fragrance that is so very easy to wear, in my opinion. And this is, oh my God, I just wore this out the house for the first time yesterday, and people were giving me compliments, and not just like, oh, you smell good. It was like, oh, you smell good. Like, I ran into a classmate on the street, gave him a hug. He was like walking away, and he turned back around. He was like, you smell really good. What do you have on? He doesn't know I'm into fragrances. He doesn't know I have a channel. He was just paying the compliment, okay? Towards the end of the day, you guys, this is after wearing this for 12 hours. It is still projecting. Young lady said, like, as soon as I'm approaching, that was the first thing she said. Oh, are you wearing a perfume? Because that smells amazing. Yes, ma'am. Okay, Guidance by Amwash. And both people would ask me, like, what do you have on? And I would tell them, because literally this has been out for 3 days. It's like, oh, okay, I haven't heard of that one. I know you haven't. But she needs to look it up. This fragrance is so beautiful. When I say, please get your nose on this, I'm not one to recommend this house as a blind buy house, but he has created something that is so easy to wear for this house. Maybe not for everybody, for the house of Amouage. This is stunning. It is superb. And this is, when I say obsessed, this is going to be like, just prepare to be sick of me. I'm going to be talking about this every third video. I'm letting you know right now, okay? Guidance by Amouage, a new release, and one that you must stop in and smell. Okay, child, we done spent a whole 30 minutes on Guidance. Okay, let's move on, and I promise you I'm not going to spend that much time on the rest of these. So, keeping with the same nose, Quincy Viche, FLEUR Narcotique is just the most beautiful. It's almost like you're a goddess. You are a goddess that is dressed in lychee, peach, and florals. That is what this is. And when I say, if you want to smell like your most feminine self, this is the one that you need. It is stunning. Nothing is going to make you feel more like, if I could give this a color, this is pink. This is pink in a bottle. It is very light. It is a freshness to it. It is slightly sweet. It's very floral. And it is like, this is fruity floral perfection. That is what this is. And I am obsessed with this fragrance. So if you've never smelled it, get a decant. It's very pricey. Hello, I always recommend buying this one from Selfridges because it's what, $100 cheaper. And yeah, so this was like my Christmas gift to myself, and I'm obsessed. So this is definitely going to be more of that spring summer vibe, but this also be signature scent. Like, I could see someone wearing this all year, every day, and you're going to just smell beautiful, sophisticated, very chic, and like a girl's girl. Fleur Narcotique by the House of Ex Nihilo. Get it in your life. So we're gonna circle back around briefly to the House of Amouage. Now, this is nothing new, but it's new to me, and I love it. What can I say? I tested this. This is Blossom Love or Love Blossom. Hold on, I want to call it the wrong thing. Blossom Love. I sampled this probably 2 years ago, and my nose just was not ready for anything Amouage. I loved like the opening, and then as it began to dry down, like my nose just wasn't like, this is when I say floral. This is very floral, and this is for the floral girls. Like, if you are not into florals, please do not go near this. To me, this is just quintessential femininity because, hello, florals. But it's a little sweet, it's a little powdery. Amaretto note that they have in here is just what really takes it over the top for me and makes it smell absolutely divine. Okay, I don't think I have any other fragrances with an amaretto note, but if you're into like almondy fragrances, cherry blossom, if that is your vibe, this is one that I feel like I would recommend that you try, at least try it. Like I said, not a house to blind buy from. Decants, you can find them anywhere for this one, but this one is such a stunner. It's a bit of a powerhouse. So if you are that girl that loves to, to have a really feminine scent, but you want you want to garner attention, Love Blossom. Love Blossom by Amouage is absolutely beautiful. A stunning fragrance. Yeah, that you need in your life. So definitely get your nose on this one. This next one is, I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. I don't know why. Probably because it's really old. This is the one that started it all. This is KAJAL Eau de Parfum. Now, if you are a girl that loves an overbearing, like powdery, musky, like if you're into those Tiziana Terenzi type of, like, this is musk, okay? And we gonna musk you down and we're gonna give you some powderiness. That is what this is going, that's the vibe this will give. This is the most beautiful rose orris root fragrance. It is a powerhouse and it is femininity in a bottle. Look at the color of the juice. Oh my gosh. My sister got me this for Christmas. This was a blind buy. I didn't know what to expect, but I love this house, and I looked at the notes. What can I say? I was in love. It was love at first sniff. And again, you don't hear a lot of people talking about this one, but this is like literally their very first fragrance from the house. So it's been around for a while, but this is just one that this is one of those that I feel like every woman just needs in their collection. If you love a musky fragrance, you love a good sweet rose, this is one you need to definitely to try. Like literally, like femininity again in a bottle. Love this one, and again, that is KAJAL Eau de Parfum. Okay, so this next one, oh my gosh. So I would hear y'all know my girl Judah Rose. I'm always referencing her because she just puts us on to the gems, okay? But allow me to put y'all on if you've never heard of TARDES by the House of Carner Barcelona. Oh my goodness. So I read the notes, okay? Like, this has been on the radar for so long. The brand actually sent me this after I requested it. So this was received in PR, but this is one that I have had on my radar for so long. I was afraid to try it because it had a celery note in there, and I'm just like, what you mean celery? Girl, what are we really trying to do? What are we trying to smell like? That celery better be way in the background, and I mean, I don't smell anything that's reminiscent of celery, thank God. If you're into like those very soft, powdery fragrances that are like almondy, oh my God, compliment, get her, okay? I just wore this last night. It's my scent of the evening, and as soon as my daughter walked in the room, she was looking around. She was like, "What did you spray?" I was like, TARDES. She never wears like anything remotely new. She has her loves that I started to get like very early on. Like, she's a young Terenzi girl. she don't go near the newer things. I don't know why, but she loves this one. Okay. Um, and this one's really just kind of took me aback. I didn't expect for it to be such a beautiful light feminine, like this is light feminine energy in a bottle. That is what this is. So again, light, ethereal, goddess, almost powdery, uh almondy. That is what this is. Something about a heliotrope. Okay, those heliotrope dominant fragrances, they just hit different. They just hit different, and this is by far one of the most beautiful heliotrope scents in my collection. So if that is your vibe, if you're a purple flower girl, listen, if you're a heliotrope girl, you need this one on your radar. TARDES by Carnival Barcelona. Absolutely in love. Okay, so this next one is a gourmand. Okay, I had to put one on the list. Now this one I feel like could be unisex. But there is definitely like a very sexy, feminine quality to this fragrance on me when I wear this. This is Chocolate Queen, okay? This is from the House of Navitus, and this is the collaboration with the ever stunning Gabby Loves Perfumes, okay? If you have never checked out her channel, you must, okay? The girl has beautiful taste in fragrance. Chocolate Queen is wow. This is wow factor gourmand. It is so ambery, okay? And it is not overly sweet. And this is just a very different take on a chocolate fragrance. It's very hard to put this fragrance into words because I feel like you've never quite smelled a chocolate fragrance like this. It's sold out. It's recently sold out. So if you had been on the fence about trying this one, um, just please, when it restocks, just get it. Just get it because I don't think you would be disappointed. Like, people are calling this thing a masterpiece. Like, I keep hearing that over and over in the comments. Masterpiece. Gorgeous. Okay. Again, very ambery, not overly foodie. Not at all foodie. This smells like a very beautiful, sophisticated gourmand. This has so many foodie notes. And for sure, I thought like hazelnut, fudge, like food on food. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how this perfumer made it happen, but they managed to make this beautiful chocolate stunning fragrance not go foodie, but they got a ton of gourmand notes in here. Okay, so if you're a gourmand lover, you don't even have to be a chocolate lover to like this. I'm trying to tell you, just get your nose on it. Just get your nose on it, because at this price point, this scent, okay, beautiful longevity, not the biggest projector on me. It's stunning, and this is a whole obsession for fall and winter for me right now. Yeah, so we're what, like a fourth away through the bottle. Oh, this dang camera. Focus, people. Okay, there we go. Oh, probably yeah, we get on down there. This is really getting its wares, and I cannot speak highly enough of Chocolate Queen. So Navitus, we need you to get this restocked like ASAP, because it's beautiful. Feminine, chocolate, ambery goodness in a bottle. All right, you guys. So this next one on the list is going to be from the House of J.U.S Parfums. And if you want something very different, okay? When I say wow factor, when I say a beautiful, unique combination of notes, this was actually sent to me by the house. They sent me a discovery set. They let me select whatever fragrance I wanted. So I did, again, receive this one in PR, but this is the one I wanted. Even before they sent the discovery set, I looked at the new releases from the house, and I looked at the notes, and I was like, oh, this one is super, it sounds super intriguing. And it smells beautiful. This is not for the faint of hearts. I probably wouldn't put this on the list of recommended to blind buy, but this is the most stunning pomegranate. Oh my God. Pomegranate, like woody, slightly lactonic fragrance. And it is, like I said, such a wow factor. Beautiful, like powerful performing. And like, if you're trying to smell unique and you don't want anyone smelling like you, This is going to get your nose on. This is going to be a fruity scent that I feel like is going to wear beautifully in fall and winter. It's very rich and ambery. It's got some tonka bean and musk in there. To me, it's quite musky. So I feel like if you like musky fragrances, if you like a very slight leathery nuance, because it is definitely like the labdanum that is in the mid is giving it a leathery quality, even though it doesn't have like a full-blown leather note listed. You pull a little bit of like a leathery nuance. And pomegranate, like if that sounds like your vibe, I think you're going to really enjoy this fragrance. Again, very unique combination of notes. Amberwood is very ambery, very musky, touch of leather, and like pomegranate. Like you're getting the pomegranate throughout. And this is stunning. Did I even say the name of it? ANDALUIZA. ANDALUIZA is the name of the fragrance. It is, like I said, a newer release from a J.U.S. And it is, what can I say? It's beautiful. Okay, so this next one on the list is, I haven't brought this out in a while, but obviously, okay, the love for this fragrance in this household, it is real. This is ATTRAPE Rev by the House of Louis Vuitton. This one I feel like is the first like prominent patchouli fragrance that I had added in my collection in 2021. So this fragrance is rose, and it is a very clean, not earthy. This is a very clean, effervescent patchouli. It is so beautiful and pink and feminine. But she commands a little attention, and she exudes, this very powerful feminine air about her. At the same time, she is maintaining just a little bit of that softness. So this one, it's gorgeous. It's very sweet. So if you love sweet perfumes, if you like a clean patchouli, and you like rose, like you don't even have to love rose to like this, in my opinion. Like this is sweet patchouli and rose is what you're getting. They have other notes listed like a little cacao. So there are things, added in here that give it a little interest, but they don't necessarily pop out at you. And I think that the cacao is definitely one of those. But oh my gosh, this fragrance it was very hyped when it came out, and the hype is for a good reason. This one is just absolutely an easy grab. Like this is an everyday fragrance you can reach for, and this is giving me a little bit of a money vibe. Okay, so if you want to smell like the it girl, ATTRAPE Rev is definitely one that I highly recommend. All right, you guys. So next up on this list is going to be Nomad by the House of Bond. I didn't necessarily have this one on my radar, but when I went into by Chelsea Nights, I stopped in and actually smelled this on paper, and I was like, wait one whole hot doggone minute. Oh, honey, I said full bottle of that one is absolutely next. So added another bond, and this one I feel like does get quite a bit of attention on YouTube, and it is well deserved. This is a fruity fragrance. It's got that quince in there. It's got some florals, but this is a fruity, oody scent. Some people want to say that the oud is way in the background. You definitely get the oud, but it's not going to be to the point where it is overpowering. But you'd have to like oud, I feel like, to like this. It's sweet, it's very feminine, and I feel like this is going to be it, okay? For fall and winter, really year round, but for fall and winter, I just love the way that this wears in that crisp air, If you want to smell unique, if you want to smell like a boss, Nomad by number 9 is definitely one that you need to get on your radar. I was looking for a sale, waiting for a sale. I was like, I'm not like, look, these little cheap bond looking, I'm tired of paying full price for the bond now. Caught it on sale, honey, half price, and just so happy to have this one in my collection now. Absolutely a stunner, and that is Bond number 9's Nomad. All right, so next up on the list is going to be Duquesa, and this is from the House of Griti. So something about when you pair cherry and saffron just sign me up, okay? I cannot get enough of those two notes together. And when I tell you that this is such a beautifully well executed floral fragrance that has the saffron and the cherry, just it really, like, it's so lovely. It is so lovely. And this has beautiful, long lasting performance. So this is essentially like white floral, um and you've got, like I said, the cherry, but in the base you have this really gorgeous prominent sweet almond. So for me, I'm getting a cherry vibe throughout the life of this scent, even though I think cherry is only mentioned in the opening. This is, when I say stunning, if you want to smell stunning, if you want to have, an air of rich vibe, sophistication, if you want compliments, this fragrance does just that. Now, if you haven't seen my review on the Tom Ford release Electric Cherry and Cherry Smoke, go ahead and check out that video. But Electric Cherry is like this white floral cherry, but it's not very cherry for very long. And so if you wanted something that is going to give you floral feminine, but cherry, please, okay, this is half the price almost of the very overpriced Tom Ford fragrance. Duquesa is the one, okay? Duquesa is that girl. Duquesa is my favorite cherry fragrance out of all my cherries. And when I tell you, I masked quite a few cherries in 2022, but this one wears the crown. This one takes the cake, and I just feel so absolutely beautiful and feminine when I put this one on, okay? So Lucky Scent has this. At first, this was very hard to get, very, very hard to get in the States, but Lucky Scent to the rescue. Speaking of Lucky Scent to the rescue, that brings us to our next fragrance. VANI Charnel by Epico. I reached out to Lucky Scent in October. I said, listen to me. I need you to see about carrying this fragrance because it's very essential that we have this available in the US. Y'all, when I tell you, I'm ashamed to even share how much I've paid in shipping for this. This fragrance I feel like was $150 when I bought it directly in from, I think, Maison Parfum in Italy. The shipping was $100. Okay, I bought 2 perfumes. The shipping was $100. Thank you, Lucky Scent. Thank you for hearing me and starting to carry this beautiful, beautiful vanilla fragrance. So VANI Charnel is, what can I say? It's very hard to look at the notes and then like have a picture in your mind or expectation about what this will smell like, because it smells unlike any other vanilla I've ever experienced. And I've smelled a lot of vanillas. It is very, very vanilla forward, more of that straightforward vanilla. It's not spicy anyway. There are some florals in here. There are candied notes that are not quite listed, but candy. And it's like, this is like a buttery vanilla. It is so, oh my God, it is so beautiful. I overspray this, and when I tell you, this thing is still like there everywhere on my skin, on my clothes. After like 12, 13 hours, you can still smell this. Now, this is not going to be a monstrous projector, but the longevity on this fragrance is amazing. Okay, again, overspray it because it's a straightforward vanilla, not a huge projector. I still want everybody to smell me, and everyone does smell me because I know how to spray. Oh, but it's gorgeous. If you love vanilla fragrances, please head on over to Lucky Scent. Not gonna break the bank. For 100 ml, I think it's like 150, 170, something like that. It's under 200 for sure. But I'm so glad now I don't have to, like, conserve and only wear here and there, because I was like, honey, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to reorder this with the shipping, what it was. But now that Lucky Scent has it, and why did I announce this on the page, on my community page, as soon as they started selling it? and now it's sold out, okay? But I'm pretty sure they're gonna get it back in stock, so be patient. But yeah, VANI Charnel by EPCO, stunning fragrance, very feminine, straightforward vanilla. This is a must for gourmand and vanilla lovers. You must get your nose on this, okay? And if you do go through Lucky Scent to get samples, please, 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 please get like 3 of those little 0.7 ml dabbers, 3 to 5 of those. Put it in a decanter so you can really spray to experience this beauty, to make up your mind if you love it or not. Like the little dab on the hand is not going to be enough. That's never enough to truly judge a fragrance, in my humble opinion, okay? But this one is definitely one you need to get on your radar. Again, that is VANI Charnel by the House of Epico. All right, you guys, so the last one on this list is, when I say the most feminine and underrated cupcake from the House of Sillage, this is CHEVEAUX. This is beautiful, realistic, wild strawberry, and this is rose, and it is sweet, and it is girly, and it is feminine, and it is everything you want to smell like when you are trying to channel in, you know, that feminine energy. I'm telling you, this thing is gorgeous. It is not like the best in performance, so I would say overspray this, um and get your strawberry rose life. It is so beautiful. I just like, listen, I don't hear a lot of people talking about this particular one from the house, but it is a must have. If you are a girl that loves a feminine scent, okay, you like the idea of strawberries, okay, you want something that has a lightness to it, an airy quality to it, sweet and feminine, this one is like, this is the ticket. CHEVEAUX by the House of Sillage is just absolutely stunning. All right, you guys. So that is our video for today. Drop me a comment below. Let me know 3 fragrances that you wear to make you feel just absolutely feminine, okay? We're not doing unisex. We're not doing masculine leaning. Feminine. What do you bring out to bring forth that feminine quality, that feminine energy? I'm dying to know. You guys, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Make sure notification bell is turned on to all so that you're always in the know when I post. And last but not least, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up, because it keeps this channel growing, because y'all keep it growing. Let me tell you right now, I cannot, like, 14K. Are you serious right now? I love y'all. I love y'all. And I will catch you on the next one.